Today I'm going to talk not to those of us who are trying to better our lives, to stick with our food choices, to stick with the gym, to stick with whatever it is that we're trying to do to move forward in our lives. This talk is to our loved ones, family and friends who are in a consistent habit of sabotaging us. I am so mad. Yes, I'm frustrated. Thursday, I go to the gym like I do, like I've started getting into the habit of doing now. However, I forgot my camera, so I didn't get a picture of me or a video of me on one of the machines, so my bad. However, after the gym, my husband, for some reason, my husband's one of these people he wants the same thing every single time without fail. Don't change the plan. My husband, after going to the gym and working your butt off, he wants to go over to the pizza place and get himself a big old fat slice of pizza. Not one, but two. Problem is he has a cholesterol issue. Not a good idea. And no matter how much I argue with him, it's just like, this isn't going to happen. So, when we go over there, you only got salads, but they're nasty, and so the only other option is chicken wings. And I figured, well, okay, I'll take the skin off and we'll eat the chicken wings. But, after about 15 times of having chicken wings, I don't want to see another one. I want something different. So, this time, I talked to my sister, I want to do something different, and we had to make an errand. We had to go cross town to take care of something. And so on the way home, I know what it was, my husband's oxygen. He had run out of tanks before his delivery day, so we had to go cross town to get some more tanks for him. And so on the way home, we're driving home and we see an Arby's. My husband says, pull in over there. Well, I had to pee, so I wasn't going to argue. So I pull in, and me and Susie beeline it for the ladies' room, right? I come out, and my husband already orders for me a big double meat roast beef sandwich and curly fries. The only thing he got right was the sugar-free lemonade, or the light lemonade that they have. I love my husband. He's just an idiot. So I shared half my meat with my dog, and I didn't eat all the bread. I couldn't eat it all. Yeah, I ate the fries. They're good. But after I ate it, I didn't feel so good. And I'm like, you know what? You're not helping me here. I'm supposed to be watching the carbs, and you gave me a complete carb diet meal and way too much meat. Even a single would be borderline. And so I was really, and the whole damn day, it was like all day long. Every time I turned around, he was handing me food I shouldn't eat. And it got to the point where I was so frustrated, I just threw my hands up in the air and ate whatever, however, And so my calories were like 200, no, it was like 400 over what I should have been eating. We ain't even going to go where the carbs were. It was just, oh my gosh. So, and it's just really, 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 really frustrating, and it's like, and I'm trying to get work done around the house, and I get, oh, you need to sit down and relax. Well, are you going to do the work? No, I'm not going to do the work. Well, who's going to do it, because it's got to get done? And so I'm not getting anything accomplished because everybody wants me to sit on my butt and feed a lot of fattening food to me. Frustration! Don't do that! It's bad enough that my son smokes, and at least he's being, somewhat respectful about it. He doesn't smoke in the house. He goes outside and he smokes outside. He's got a bucket that he, puts his ashes in so nothing catches on fire. It's a metal tin bucket, and since we have the oxygen in the house, of course, he doesn't dare light up anywhere near my husband. It'd be bad. And And I've only had one time when he first came home. He was going through some issues. He got a little bit, on the tip side, and he blew some smoke into my face, and I didn't like it. And I let him know I didn't like it. And he was respectful enough to stop. And this is one thing I got to say about smokers. I know it's a pain in your butt to have all these rules about not smoking around certain situations, but us who don't smoke, we don't want to smell it. You stink, okay? I'm just saying. We don't enjoy your habit. And I'm one of those people, if what I'm doing is causing a negative effect on another person, I need to correct my behavior. Either if I'm enjoying something I shouldn't be enjoying, then I go enjoy it by myself. So I just don't bother nobody. That kind of thing. I want to make sure the only person I do hurt is me. And people don't get it. Everything you do in life, I don't care what it is, you're gonna hurt. You're gonna have an effect on another person. And sometimes people don't get it. you know. And then, yesterday my mother announced to me that our family has a history of colon cancer. But then we got to talking about the individuals who had died from colon cancer, and we're sitting there going, okay, this one ate nothing but hot dogs, and I mean morning, breakfast, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, snacks, whenever. That was his only food that he ever ate. I wonder what the problem was there. The other one didn't eat healthy. The other one, oil, deep fried everything. Drank until he died. I just go, around chemicals that you shouldn't be around, smelling in fumes and stuff of chemicals. It's one of those, if you don't take care of yourself, what the heck do you want? So granted, we have to make sure we take care of ourselves, and we'll have to go to the doctors and get those fun little tests. But it's just, it's very, very, very frustrating. And I've been trying really hard to teach my husband to eat healthy. Like this morning, I started off, I came upstairs and I fixed me a nice big smoothie, and I poured half of it into one cup and half into the other cup, and I handed one of the cups to my husband, and he balked and threw a fit. Too bad. Drink it. Like I told him, I'm trying desperately to make our lives better. And the last thing I want to hear is you complaining about it. If you don't like it, then just die and get it over with. Come on. So, yeah, I'm a little frustrated. So, I talk about affecting everybody. I'm not sure how to feel about this one. You might have heard on the news that about Aurora, Colorado, and Century 16. And that's the movie theater that we go to all the time. Obviously, not since the situation. And they announced on the news that they're planning to reopen it, but they're going to redecorate the whole inside and make it look all different and everything like that. And it's probably going to be somewhere around the new year before it's opened. And the memorial site across the street is going to be dismanned. It's going to be taken apart and stuff like that. So there's kind of some emotional stuff going on around here a little bit, and the act of that one person affected so many lives in this town and other places too. My son was he was in California. He was still in the Marines at the time of the shooting, and he called up in panic, afraid that we were, at the theater getting shot at or something like that. And I says, no, we're all good. Bobby's safe. He didn't go. But, yeah, it was one of those things. If my son had been home, him and Bobby would have been there. And who knows what would have happened. Of course, my son's being my son, he probably rushed the guy like I would. I would have beaten him with my husband's oxygen tank. I'm a subtle person. I just don't put up with stuff. But just think about what you're doing. If we're all trying so hard to move forward in our lives, we're trying to be healthier, we're trying to beat heart disease, kidney disease, diabetes, you name it, being able to just walk again without having to catch your breath, recovering from accidents and stuff. you know Give us a break. We're trying to better our lives. Don't put us down for it. We are going to accomplish our goal. And to those of us who are Shay loss individuals, we're going to accomplish our goals. Nothing is going to stop us. And if we got someone that's holding us in place, we need to move them out of the way. I'm a little bulldozer. I don't put up with nothing. To the point. To the point. My neighbors couldn't believe this. We had a dog in the neighborhood that was causing trouble everywhere. And everybody was trying to shoo the dog away, make the dog go away or something like that. And, and of course it wasn't acting very nice and stuff like that. And I finally just had enough of it. I went in the house, came back out, and crack right over its rump. I have a bullwhip. Smacked that puppy on the butt, and man, he didn't hit ground until it was about half a block down the road. I never saw so much smoke. But just I want to accomplish something, and I'm not going to have anybody hold me back. And if y'all have a problem with it, too bad. I want our people to be positive. I want our goals to be accomplished. And I want it without hindrance. And I'm going to make my goals irregardless of what anybody wants to think. You guys can do it too. Just make that choice. Have the backbone to stand up and say, no way, I'm not putting up with this. I can't have this. And if your friends or family have a problem with it, then that's their problem. They don't want you to improve because they won't improve. They don't want you to move forward in life because they're too lazy to get off their butts. So you just keep going and don't let them stop you. Okay?